Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in for another Channel C.G.E video. Today, I am really super excited to be back with the S10. It has been so long since I did anything with it on the channel, and here it sits now with a couple tarps over it and looking pretty crappy, to be honest. But in this episode, we are going to actually finally be pulling the motor out of it. It's been a long time coming with the whole oil pan thing where the oil pan would not come off. I did an update a while back. I think it was the last video I did with the S10 was a quick little update, and I talked about how we tried to pull the oil pan. It would not come out, but you have to pull the motor to get the oil pan off for the most part. So I ended up buying a cherry picker or engine hoist, whatever you want to call it, and we finally pulled the motor just this last week. So time I'm filming this, of course, as you can tell, the motor is already out. It's actually sitting behind you right now. You can't see it. But I wanted to take this moment aside to welcome you guys back to S10 videos, hopefully more frequently, and hopefully some really, really exciting stuff coming in the future. So without further ado, let's get this one started. Today we're back with Full Throttle 440, aka Dean, link down below, working on my 1993 S10 pickup, which has been on hold for quite a while, but finally getting back to work to it. Recently got a motor lift, or a cherry picker, whatever you want to call it, engine hoist.
We're going to pull the motor and we're going to put a 472 in it.
Yeah, we're going to put a 472 Cadillac motor in here. But anyways, we're going to start getting to work to it some more today. Basically what we did so far is we got the motor, or the oil pan, unbolted. Starter is unbolted. Radiator's gone. Got that all done. Got the hoses off. Got the Y pipe unbolted from the header or the manifold, whatever it's called. And got the air box, of course, and everything off like that. And now we're starting to pull some of these wires and we're just numbering them. You know, 1, 2, 3. Just some numbers, and that's what we're working on today, getting ready to free the motor so we can actually lift it up and get that pan off finally.
See if it'll break now. Alright. I don't know what size that was.
Alright guys, day of hopefully pulling the motor now. It's been quite a while. It's actually October 1st. It's about 11:20. Dean's supposed to be here soon. Gonna get the motor out of here. I got some chain. This should be heavy enough. I think it said 800 per 900 pound capacity. And I got it bolted. There's a bolt hole here on the exhaust manifold or header. I guess it's a manifold. There's a nice bolt hole there, so I got a nice grade 8 bolt, nice and tight in there with a big washer. That will hopefully hold there. I got this here. This is a nice heavy bolt in this ring that's on the other exhaust manifold. I think it's actually meant for pulling the motor. Really solid stuff. Hopefully that will hold it all together. Seems pretty solid. We're going to start lifting up on it today and hopefully get things pulled. Once we start pulling it up, we can check for any wires and hoses and stuff that haven't already been disconnected, because it's kind of hard to see exactly what's going on back in there. I think what we're going to have to do is roll the truck back down off the ramps, and there's not a lot of room here, you know, just a few feet. So I think what we're probably going to do is end up rolling the truck back and then bring the cherry picker in here, pull the motor out, and then we can do whatever. So anyways, that's what's up. When Dean gets here, we will get back to work. move it anywhere. something we didn't think ahead about was the transmission mount. So that's what's happening right now. And Bry showed up.
Gotta teach these kids something.
He came to work on the DTS. There'll probably be a video out about that soon if there isn't already by the time this is out, but that's what's going on right now. I'm gonna pull the transmission bracket and then things should come out. Alright guys, so fast forward about another day, and here's the motor. Wasn't really a bad job to do, it's just finding every single little wire, getting it off, making sure everything's in line, and then finally getting it out of the truck. Super glad we finally decided to remove the front fascia on the truck, because I could have seen where it would have been a real pain to do things without doing that. And I'm glad I got it done, and now we can clean out in the truck real well and get everything welded up and painted. I did a little investigation on this transmission, and this is actually a T5 transmission. The Tremec, this is called the Borg Warner, but it's the same transmission. It's a Tremec T5. It was sold under the name Borg Warner, but like a Borg Warner T5. But yeah, extremely common transmission used in a lot of Mustangs, Camaros, and a lot of cars like that. So transmission, no matter what's going to stay, because the transmission's in really good shape. Might, do some rebuilding or whatever to it, do some stuff to it. It's really easy to do with that. So I think my mind is made up. The tranny stays. The motor, I'm still debating what to do with that. So we will see, hopefully in the near future, debating whether I should take this motor and clean it up and rebuild a little bit, sink it back in, or if I should do a V8 swap. I'm really thinking about a 305 with throttle body injection. Look who just showed up to the party. I smell oil.
Yeah, I gotta replace the valve cover gaskets in the front and the back. But it doesn't use any oil, really.
Nah.
It doesn't really leave
It just
trail.
smells real good.
It just smells because it goes right on the exhaust man.
Yeah. But anyways, again, still debating swap or build, basically. If I did swap, I'm pretty set on finding a 305 with the throttle body injection, just like this. But anyways, be sure and comment down below if you have any questions, anything you want to say. I appreciate any feedback. I'm really excited to finally be doing some big stuff with the S10. Thanks again for watching. You rock. God bless. And have a good one. Peace out.